Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Formula Fiends podcast, where we're at the end of the triple header schedule. I can't do that anymore. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the end of it. Triple header, a lot of racing, a lot of fun, and we're on to Silverstone.
Britain.
We got some British beer coming up. And I think, okay, how about this? We should have talked about this before that we started the podcast.
Sure.
But let's do a little Austria recap. And then we'll go into Silverstone predictions, and we'll have it all time-stamped out. So if you've heard too much about Austria, just skip ahead. Because we are coming out with this a little bit after the fact.
Yeah, I'll stamp that thing, and you'll be set. Yeah, I mean, it was a freaking pretty good race.
Dude, Austria was fun.
Yeah, definitely. It was a little like if the Max and Lando stuff hadn't happened at the end, it would have been like a pretty good race. I don't know. It wasn't anything crazy.
I would say like Alpine was definitely carrying the load. You had that little battle going. Besides that, yeah, it wasn't too interesting. I think they did a really good job with the gravel.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was good to see. The FIA killed it on that. Just fixed the issue completely. But yeah, it wasn't too exciting. Sprint was decent. Had some good battles
in the beginning.
Yeah. Should we just go straight into Max and Lando and then get to the other stuff later? Okay. I've been taking some notes.
Yeah, Aiden's apparently really gotten into this.
I went deep because I really wanted to inform our viewers. Because I'm like, I've watched Formula 1 for a while now, but I'm not like it's different when a racing driver talks about it. So
Sure.
I really wanted to get the information correct, and I have it lap by lap too.
There we go.
So it all started. Lando was down like 6-7 seconds.
We're like
this shit's over.
Yeah, 6, 7, 8.
Max had a bad pit stop. Left rear didn't come off easy. That frustrated him. He was pushing on that outlap, locked up into turn 4. Lando's creeps into DRS territory within a second. Lap 59, we had our first dive bomb. But Lando goes deep. So that was the first one. And I know, you watch on the replay, you can see Max move under braking. Lando has to adjust, and that's why he locks up and goes long. And because it's hard because like dive bomb sounds like a horrible word. It sounds like you're doing something wrong.
Sure.
But dive bombs are perfectly legal if you keep it on track. And then obviously, so he went long there, but he gave the position back right away before the next turn, which I think is crucial. That's fair racing. He gave Max the position off the racing line, so Max had the racing line, could just go through
immediately too.
Yeah, because we don't see that all the time. Some drivers just wait for the stewards to intervene, or they're like wait till like a certain part of the track where they're like a little they would benefit more from it.
Exactly.
So I think that's very fair racing from Lando. And then we have lap 60. Okay. Yeah, lap 61. He goes into turn 4, which is the one after where they made contact, the next turn after that DRS zone.
Okay.
Because I kept thinking during the race, like, why does he keep trying turn 3 only dive bombs? Like, why not get that another DRS? Like, maybe get a good exit on the turn 3 and make a move down at the other corner, where we have seen overtakes happen before. But on rewatch, I saw that he tried on turn 4, didn't work. Max made another double move, which I thought was one of his worst double moves of the race.
Yeah.
That was like the most clear one.
It was
in my
very
opinion.
obvious, unfortunately.
The other ones are just slight shifts under braking, which you can get away with. I feel like it's maybe a warning, I think is good, because I do like the hard racing.
I love hard racing.
So after that, the next lap, Lando dive bombs again, but he makes the corner. So he slows it down. Max can't really turn in, decides to just accelerate off the track.
Yeah.
And then keeps that position. And in my opinion, and I assume most people's opinion, he gained an advantage from going off the track. He held that position.
Mm-hmm.
Lando made that dive bomb, got it stopped, and Max should have given that position back to Lando for the lead, like he did for him, like Lando did for him. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean,
I would
don't
say
know.
that's the most controversial one.
You think more so than the contact?
Yeah, because I think the contact was pretty minor, like a pretty minor mistake.
Yeah.
It's definitely a squeeze, but I don't think any of these on its own necessarily deserve a penalty. I think he should have gotten the spot on that turn, but there's nothing outrageous about any of these incidents. I think if you overtake, like Lando was ahead at the apex too,
Yeah.
when he got it slowed down. So I think that's his corner.
I remember Max was saying he got pushed off. Wasn't that what he was saying?
Yeah, but
And you could like maybe argue that, but I don't know. It seemed like there was still a good amount of space.
yeah, I heard racing drivers say that he could have just slowed the car down and kept it
Yeah.
on track. Like he chose to accelerate off the track,
Yeah.
which is not getting pushed off.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
Like I think what gets me is the acceleration.
Yeah. 'Cause you're not even trying to stay on.
No. He chose very early to go off the track. And then the next lap 64 is the contact. And it's kind of hard because like it would have been interesting to see if they kept racing, if the stewards would have done anything with that. I assume they would have. It was good to see 10-second penalty with the contact because Max definitely did cause the contact.
Yeah.
And I've heard a lot of people say that Lando could have gotten out of the way, which
He could have.
but that's not his position to do that. Like it's on Max to be racing fair because Lando stuck to his line, Max didn't. It's not up to him to move.
Yeah, I mean, I would say if he didn't want contact, he could have slowed down, and he didn't slow down, and he got contact, and yeah, it's tricky because it's like it's pretty much just like bully ball kind of, where it's like Max just kind of closes in on him, and he just is hoping, and not really hoping, but thinking Lando's not going to keep going because I'm gonna freaking hit him if he keeps going. So then, but Lando didn't slow down and got hit, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Also, Lando had that 5-second penalty, so it's like Max
For what? What did he do?
track limits. He went off 4 different times. So, like hypothetically, Max could have let him by, stayed within 5 seconds, and won the race.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
That's crazy. And just like stay with him the whole race.
because I don't think he would have built that much of a lead in that
No.
amount of time.
No, no. There was only like 5 laps left.
I think that just shows where Max's head is at, though.
Yeah.
Like if you are leading the championship by that much, like because everyone was saying that he's a new man from his early career when he himself was dive bombing all the time.
Yeah.
In 2021 against Lewis, he was by far the more aggressive driver in that battle.
Mhm.
And I think this just shows that he hasn't really changed. And my last point is he pushed Lando onto the grass after the contact.
I
which is
remember that.
Crazy.
That was
dude.
wild.
Like out of everything, that disappoints me almost the most.
I think that was a really, I don't know, just like a kind of a low moment. Like you make the contact and you're just gonna like continue to like mess with them. It's just it didn't look good. Because it's one thing to have contact during racing, because that's like something maybe that's natural. But then to do it after both the cars are stopped and like push them off again, it's like, oh, come on.
Yeah. Like he's trying to he's still in the mindset of we're battling and I have to beat him back to the pits.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. That's crazy.
It looked a little. It did not look good.
No.
Yeah. You kind of saw the cracks. Like he was flustered. I think this pit stop, obviously, bad pit stop, and then just you kind of see him just kind of. I feel like we haven't seen that in a while either. We haven't seen that side of him where he's like, I'm in trouble. I need to do these things. Like he was not calm. He was not collected.
No. Yeah, probably not since 2022, started 2022 when the Ferraris arguably had a better car at the start. he was getting pretty pissy on the radio, and
Yeah.
dude, the radio calls when he was, I know you didn't watch the season, but in 2021,
Yeah.
just so feisty.
Damn.
Just insane. Because like when he was dominating, he's completely different. He's going low.
Yeah.
You're like about getting pole. It's
Yeah.
when it's not close, he's fine. But when it's close, it's just bad. And I think the pit stop really, really pissed him off a lot.
I think so too. It would piss me off though, low key.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't know. It happens, but 6
I,
seconds, 5, whatever, 6. What was it? 6.6 or
yeah,
something?
it was like he lost like 3 seconds from it.
Yeah, maybe more.
I have a quote from him about the pit stops. He said, "The pit stops were a disaster. We did everything wrong that we could have done wrong."
I don't know
It's
about
like,
that.
that's harsh, dude.
I don't know about that.
It's just well, that's just like, again, just shows how competitive he is. He's just like,
Yeah.
will blame anything, because he didn't really take responsibility in the post race conference too.
Yeah.
He
That's what it
did
seems like.
he did say like, we'll have to look back on it, blah blah blah, but like Lando was visibly upset and was
Yeah.
like, he was like, this, if he does not own up to this, then I don't know if we can continue our relationship. Like
Yeah,
that we
or
do. It was that's
Lost respect.
Yeah, lost respect. Yeah, that's a better way to put it for sure.
I'm sure they're still friends. Have they? You think they've talked about it yet?
I assume so.
I would
Yeah.
assume so.
Yeah,
They definitely like text and shit like that.
or just like after the race, because like
Yeah.
they weren't going to the podium or anything, so they could have talked to each other.
True.
Or they might wait to talk. Started this weekend. I don't know. We'll never know.
Yeah. I don't know. It makes it super exciting though, because it creates this like, I would say this is so far we are climaxing in this season. This is like what it's amounted to. We start the season, it's like, oh my gosh, is it going to be another Red Bull dominance year? Wait, no, it's not. And then you get like Monaco, wait, Ferrari? You know, like, remember like Ferrari was the obvious number 2?
Yeah,
You're like, oh wow, that's interesting. And then McLaren comes in, Lando wins a race, Lando could win this race, and then it's like, wait, now there's Max Lando beef for like wins. It's crazy.
finally, dude.
It's awesome though.
Finally,
It's just unfortunate because it feels like we've had this like peaceful, like ever since Max and Lewis, we've had this like time of peace where there's not a lot of controversy.
controversy.
You like how I say
that? No.
But you know what I mean? Like I feel like
Well, this is what happens. Like, these are the most competitive guys ever. Like, they're sports athletes. Like,
yeah,
if it gets close, this is gonna happen no matter what.
I love it.
It's great.
It feels like what it should be. Like I don't want to see. I want to see competitive athletes instead of like, I don't know. This might sound bad, but sometimes when I see them playing paddle and they're all hanging out, it's a little like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a little soft.
I think
sometimes.
Juan Pablo Montoya said something about
Yes.
that. He was like, I think these drivers are too soft. I think they hang out with each other
Yeah.
too often to be super competitive on the racetrack. But I would say that this race shows that that's not the case.
Yeah.
Arguably, like, one of the two like best like relationships wise within the paddock.
They're probably good buddies.
Yeah, I mean, he goes on his plane. It's like Lando said multiple times, of course they're not best friends,
Yeah.
but they're like, it's like an employee that you like work with. It's
Mhm.
like someone that you talk to all the time, and they do sim racing together, planes.
Yeah. They've known each other since like
So long.
super long time.
But it just shows that gets all thrown out the window pretty quick.
Yeah. And I think sometimes to counter Montoya's point is like, sometimes if you're really good friends with someone, then that can create competitiveness in its own. You can be more competitive towards a friend than a stranger. Like
When we're golfing, dude.
Yeah, I'd rather beat you than some random guy.
Yeah.
And I think that says something, that the friendships can add a little bit of, it can really level you up.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's good stuff. And I think, yeah, basically the conclusion that I have is that Max was definitely slightly too aggressive, but it wasn't outrageous.
No, I don't think it was like, I don't know. It seems like a lot of people are hating on it, but there are times like, think about the Senna era when he was like crashing into Alan Prost for like wins and championship wins, and you remember that shit?
Yeah, it's always been there.
Yeah, it's like that shit happens.
Dude, they're going quick.
They're going quick. What do you mean?
Just they're going fast.
Oh,
Shit can
fast.
happen, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean just more like I feel like things like this, like contact and cheeky moves, and maybe like things that are illegal in some people's eyes, is like that's just part of it. It's like people are gonna do that to win.
Yeah, but then there's also if he was racing per the book completely, then they could have raced for another 5 laps, 6 laps like that.
Yeah.
If they're swapping positions and hitting DRS, that's also part of it. So you don't want them to go over the top. Like you don't want to see contact. Yeah, because I feel like it robbed us a little bit at the end. But
yeah, but then
I
maybe
can't
that's
complain.
part of it.
I can't complain.
And then George wins. It's like it's kind of it would have been very cool though to see them battle like last few laps. That would have been fucking awesome.
Definitely. And they both drove a good race, so
yeah, they did. It's another one of those races though where it's like Lando could have won, you know what I mean? And then it's like, wait, but Max was up by a lot and just had a bad pit stop. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, Lando was always gonna catch up on that last stint because he had new mediums. Max had used ones.
Yes,
so,
that's true.
I mean, I'm not saying he necessarily would have, but he definitely did have the tire advantage, and I think that's why once they got close, Lando had the pace to just dive bomb.
I still think Max probably would have won with a normal pit stop though.
Yeah. I 100% agree with that
because he was killing it in the first stint.
Yeah,
and second
he was gone. Yeah, and it's just like it's frustrating when people say that dive bombs are shitty. Like even Max was saying dive bombs. Like he just keeps dive bombing me. Like that's fucked. Because that's it's a bold move, but it's always been a racing move.
Yeah,
like Julian Palmer was like dive bombing is part of racing, but you just have to keep it on track and not crash into them.
Yeah, it's kind of just like who has bigger balls.
Yeah,
who's gonna?
I think of it as kind of like a hurdle in football. It's it's like a risky move, but when you pull it off and stick it, then you're good.
Yeah,
like
I think it just shows like who's willing to break first or last or whatever. It's like who's gonna get in there. And
then they called Daniel Ricciardo the last of the late breakers because he dive bombed and he was so good at it.
Yeah,
like that's just. It's good racing.
It's part of racing.
It's good, hard racing.
Yeah. I don't see an issue with it. Is it not just like a legal overtake?
No, it is, but like people say that it's unnecessary and
what? It's just a late overtake.
No, they don't get it, dude.
I don't see the issue.
No,
I really don't.
Exactly. Me neither. But that's why you stay off social media.
It also looks sick.
You got boneheads out there, dude.
Dude, I'm off it.
But it makes me even more excited for Silverstone.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, the race after, it's kind of like, what's a good analogy? Nah, I can't think of one.
It's like OT, baby.
Yeah, I was thinking more like you get the little battle and it's like, hold up, now we have a historical classic track, Lando home race, British GP, and they're back on track together a week later. It's just so much,
dude. I saw so many memes of remember when Lewis hit Max off lap 1 in this race in 2021? I think you watched that one with me.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I saw people edit it where it was Lando's car and Max.
Oh, wow.
Max flying up again. And I was like,
okay.
Woohoo.
Man, it's possible.
Yeah.
It's definitely possible. I just remember, that's better.
68 G's or something.
58, I think. 59 or something.
But back to Austria before we get to Silverstone. Shout out George Russell.
Yeah.
Like, dude, he was having a good race.
He had a good race.
He was going to get podium.
Yeah, that's true.
And he was there to pick up the scraps.
He had a really, really solid race. Yeah, dude, Checo, it's crazy to see what's going on with that. I know that's like, we talk about this every freaking race. We're like, Checo and barely getting points, but it's like,
he's in between two Haas's. He did have side pod damage.
Yeah, that's true.
But just he put himself down there.
Yeah.
Another one of those.
It's another one of those where it's like, yeah. And it's just, it could potentially lose them the championship at this point with Piastri. Piastri finished second, which he would have finished fourth, which is a pretty good outing for him.
Dude, if he wouldn't have fucked up qualifying by that much, he was winning that race. And he got pushed wide.
That's a crazy what if.
And he got pushed wide by Checo at the start of the race too. Remember he went in the gravel a little bit on turn 4.
I do recall.
I know it feels like fucking forever ago. And the stewards didn't do anything about that.
Yes, I remember that.
So even without that second one, he's because he finished 2 seconds behind George, 2.5, 3.
Very, very close.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That's an interesting point. I freaking love that guy. He's so collected.
Just so collected. So organized.
Very based.
Looks like my room.
Yeah, it looks pretty good in here.
Yeah, it's not great. Not perfect, but it's not
though.
bad. And then Alpines were battling.
That was spicy.
That was pretty spicy. But very fair racing.
Yeah, very good racing.
Respectful.
I thought they were gonna fucking crash.
Dude, me too.
We were like, oh, they're crashing.
But yeah, just great side by side.
Super good side by side.
Love to see it actually.
Yeah.
If anything, I was kind of rooting for a little spin or something in the gravel, just to get a safety car for up front because Max was so far in front. But yeah, shout out to those boys. Car's looking good.
Yeah, I think it's 4 straight points for Pierre.
Yeah.
What the Giat?
Yeah, Carlos. He's looking.
Carlos, dude. Yeah, it's not the worst. It's not the worst option. Probably not the best. I don't really know his options, dude.
Should we revisit this again? If you are Carlos Sainz, where are you signing?
Where would I go? I'm not going to Williams. I'm not.
Okay.
Is Mercedes out of the picture?
Let's say in this scenario, yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
I think it's really Alpine,
Williams,
maybe
Sauber.
do Haas in there, Sauber, Williams.
Dude, honestly, I don't know, dude. I'd probably go. The thing about Sauber is you're gonna have a bad year next year, and potentially another bad year, and potentially another bad year,
and potentially another bad year.
You really don't know.
Yeah.
So that's why I'd probably go. I might go Alpine.
You would?
I maybe would, especially Pierre. I don't know. Pierre seems
even with them thinking about dropping their engine program.
Yeah, because then they're just a what is it? A customer team.
Yeah,
and they just have
probably get
a decent engine.
Yeah, but people are saying if they sell off their engine program, they think that's a long term to get out of Formula One. So if you are Carlos Sainz and you join Alpine and it new team, new managements in the future, that's not fun. That's no fun.
No.
Do you know where I'd go?
Where would you go?
Williams, baby.
Oh, so you were on my.
Yeah, that's why I made kind of a little face.
I'd love to hear.
Okay, James Vowles,
love the guy.
Dog.
Yeah. Menace.
You have a good teammate, Alex Albon. You guys can both develop that car. They've hired so many people in the past 3 weekends.
Okay.
They're just bringing people in. You got that Mercedes engine for the new regs, which is everyone's favoring as being pretty good, or it's not going to be horrible at least.
Yeah.
And I think you just keep growing. It looks like a team that's on the up. It reminds me of definitely a little bit lower, but it reminds me of McLaren 3-4 years ago, where they brought in Andreas Seidel, really good team principal. Zach Brown kind of started, and they just kept bringing in people, and then you just see that slow build up.
Yeah, honestly, I think James Vowles would definitely convince me.
Dude, he's so dope. I have so much respect for that guy.
The only problem is coming out of this triple header, Williams is looking like the worst car.
Yeah.
And that's my only concern with Williams.
I get that, but I think you can't think about this year and maybe even next year. You got to think.
How long of a contract are we talking?
Well, it's just you like a 2-year contract or I
2
don't know.
year?
It could be a 1 year, but it's like you have to think. I think as Carlos, you're gonna have max like 2 more moves in his career, in his competitive like peak career.
Dude, he's like not young.
So you just need a team that will grow a little bit and that you can show like if I'm looking for Carlos in 2 years and I saw that he joined Williams and grew the team a little bit and has improved, then that looks good than just being in Sauber and having like hit or miss here and there, beating his teammate by a lot. I don't know. It's all what ifs. It's all what ifs. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point.
No, that makes sense though. Also, like Williams is historically a good team.
Yeah.
If you're right about the staff, then that's good news. Alex, good teammate. Mercedes engine. Yeah, I don't know.
Adrian Newey in a couple weeks. Just kidding.
That'd be crazy.
Just kidding. I don't know.
Maybe though.
I might know some stuff.
Yeah,
I got the
Insider.
inside scoop.
Inside scoop.
We know we got 400 followers on Instagram, so we
That's a
people are
lot.
hitting me up. They're like, "Let me tell you about this."
Yeah, we should get some like people from Britain.
British people.
Yeah, we should get British people on the show to like talk about stuff.
For their accent or because they know what they're talking about.
Both.
Okay.
Like both. like analysts or like reporters and stuff.
Yeah.
And just ask them just crazy questions. Where's Newey going?
Yeah.
I don't actually know.
Nobody
that.
knows at this point, but it's. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun though. It'd be tough to like implement that though onto our show.
Yeah, I think we'd have to go like virtual. Imagine they're just up on the TV.
They would have to be.
Or we'd both be on virtual. I don't know. Yeah, we don't have the budget for that quite yet.
We don't.
But
should we? Can I try the beer? I'm super excited.
Yeah. Okay.
Mystery beer.
So I went to Total
Wine.
Wine and More. No,
Wide World.
No,
Wine World?
it's like right by QFC. They got like a bunch of stuff
I
there.
gotta close my eyes. Put it in front of me, and I'll open my eyes.
Wait.
Okay.
Imported straight from that London thing. You can open your eyes.
Old Speckled Hen. Never heard of it.
So British, dude.
Really? I've never heard of this.
English Pale Ale. 4.8%. Little tall
nothing.
boy. Imported from England. Whoa. Did you hear that?
Okay, yeah.
Had a crazy
Dude, it's been
opening thing. Open that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Cheers, man.
Cheers. I'm excited.
Happy Wednesday.
Thank you. Dude, that's dangerous.
That's good.
That's good.
That's really
wow.
good.
Dude, I could drink, I don't know, maybe 10 of those.
That's delicious.
It's very easy to drink.
It's like it's kind of got that Guinness forefront to it, but a smoother, like almost vanilla aftertaste.
Yeah, it's almost like wow, that's really interesting.
No wonder they're fucking expensive.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, it's like $14 for 4, which isn't great, but
great.
yeah.
3.5 per. Yeah, but think about it like at a bar. It's a pretty good deal.
It's tall boy too.
Yeah, it's also tall boy.
Yeah, it's not horrendous.
Dude, that is a crazy beer.
But how's it a pale ale?
English pale ale. Wow, dude, it's so smooth.
Yeah.
It tastes like milk.
It's straight from the fields, man. Straight from Jeremy Clarkson's farm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, should we on this note, should we just get into Silverstone?
Yeah.
All right.
Silverstone.
I cannot explain how happy I am for this race.
Oh, okay.
Let me give you the points.
Okay. Explain it.
The talking points. So, it's a great track. I'd say the best track for modern day Formula One.
Okay.
It's extremely wide. The corners are wide. You can go side by side and pretty much every corner except for like sector 3, you got a little chicane back there.
Mm-hmm.
but we saw through goes Hamilton there. Overrated overtake, but still a classic. And you have 500,000 British fans there who are passionate about the sport. You have 3 British drivers, the top that could fight for a podium or a win. Being Lewis, George, and Lando.
Yeah.
And just hearing last year, hearing the crowd roar when Lando took P1 on second turn was just electric. It never disappoints. I've watched 4 or 5 races at Silverstone.
Okay.
And every single one has been above average.
Wow. Okay, so we're in for one.
Dude, it's awesome. Saw Carlos's first win here. That was sick.
Yeah. I actually know this track pretty well. Did you know that? ACC?
From ACC.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah.
Maggots
and Beckett's.
Yeah, dude. My favorite part about the track is how diverse it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get the S's. Would you call those S's maggots and Beckett's?
Dude, for sure.
Maggots
for
and Beckett's.
Sure. Maggots and Beckett's.
Beckett.
Bajan.
Beckett.
Call back.
Baguette.
Call back.
What's up with Beckett's having last name B's too? Beckett Baguette. Beckett Bajan.
Maxton Baguette?
No. Beckett.
Beckett Bajan.
Beckett Baguette, right?
Okay, moving on.
Right.
Lots of spices happen here.
It's a good mix of corners, which I like.
Yeah.
You got a straight high speed corners, a few low speed turns. It's
a lot of long turns too.
Yeah.
A lot of long turns.
A lot of turns too.
Mostly high speed. Yeah, it's a long track.
Yeah. There's a few low speed though.
Yeah, no.
Like beginning and end.
I think it's classified, medium to high speed though. Because you got some flat corners there, which is pretty bonkers.
Yeah, great track. Not a lot of elevation. Which I don't know. I guess it is what it is, but
I don't think elevation is everything. It definitely helps.
No, it's not everything, but it adds to the track definitely.
Yeah. I mean, that's why Austria is pretty sick, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like if Austria was flat, it'd be like, what the fuck are we racing on?
Yeah, it's just like a go-kart track.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also just I think it's 14 turns maybe. So it's like a pretty long track. I think it's 51 laps. Does that sound right?
I couldn't tell you.
It's not like Austria or Monaco or anything. So it's like, pretty long lap, I believe.
Yeah.
Not super long, but long enough. And yeah, just a classic, just so British. Classic.
And also just Sky Sports just fucking gets juiced up by this thing.
Yeah. Dude, it's gonna be a banger. High deg. You know about the deg?
Is it 2-stop?
1 or 2.
Okay.
Probably 2 this year though. From what we've seen.
Yeah.
I believe it'll be 2.
Yeah.
Super high deg. So that's why. Early prediction. Just McLaren.
Dude.
It's a McLaren track.
Well, they got 100%. They got an all-around
100%.
car. Yeah, they got an all-around car, and you got all kinds of corners.
It's true.
That
is true.
That's what I was thinking. Lando's going to be up a little 5% home race. He's going to want it a little more.
Yeah.
I think they did so well here last year.
Yeah.
So well here. And I think they arguably have a more competitive car now. So
definitely.
I'm stoked.
Yeah. I think Lando could definitely win this race. I think it's going to be a big qualifying race. I think what'll probably happen is maybe he gets pole, Max gets second, Max has a better start, they fight for a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's going to be one of those things. Because, dude, not to get into Lando too much, but it's just like we haven't seen a very 100% clean race from him, which I'm kind of waiting for. I want to see a race where it's like Lando does everything right, Lando wins.
Miami?
No, that doesn't count.
He didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but safety car.
Yeah, okay.
That's you know what I'm saying.
You can pull that card. You can pull that card.
You know what I'm saying?
No, there's always something.
There's always something, and I'm looking for that. He did everything right. Which could happen. It could happen this week.
Yeah, he was saying that on the Beyond the Grid podcast. He's like, it's being at the front is so much more work on my side because any small mistake means you probably won't win the race.
Yeah. Definitely.
which makes it like he was talking about like 100th here or
Jeez.
a little bit like 1% more throttle and your wheels spin on the start, like anything.
Yeah, I mean the start. He hasn't had the best starts recently.
No, I think that Red Bull just
Yeah,
it's got something.
dude, the starts are
It's got
insane.
something.
Dude, it's always like Max has such a good start.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. Strategy is going to be very important here.
Yeah.
You'll see Bernie a lot, I assume.
Oh, I love Bernie. I don't even know what she looks like.
You want to do a Bernie impression?
I don't know. I don't know if I could. Dude, she has such a weird accent.
Dude,
Is she
okay. I think she's
British?
Scottish.
Scottish? Okay,
Yeah.
she seems Scottish.
Maybe like Wales.
Yeah.
Maybe even Irish. I don't even fucking know, dude.
Something.
It's
It's
something
not like
heavy.
London. It's not like London.
It's
accent.
like no.
Yeah, you had it though.
So Lando, no, I can't
It's a
do like the
little
girl
weird.
voice though. It's
Yeah.
like, so Lando needs to pull a little bit more on the tires here.
That's pretty good though. It's like that. It's very strange.
Yeah.
I think she might also just have a unique voice in her
With,
as a
with the
individual.
accent. Yeah. I don't know. We're not from there, so
No, yeah. We're definitely not from
it's
the UK.
it's something else.
Very interesting to us. Yeah, it'll be a good race.
Yeah.
It could be potentially the best race of the year.
Potentially, it's gonna be hard to beat Canada. Canada was pretty electric.
Yeah, but that's like due to weather.
Yeah,
We haven't gotten like a good dry best race.
Would you say Austria was the best dry race?
Yeah.
Yeah. That or
Spain.
maybe Imola. Honestly, I really liked Imola because just seeing
Imola was
Lando
good.
push that hard,
Yeah.
it was kind of an edger.
Yeah, it definitely edged us, but
Same with Spain though.
China maybe? Throwback?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
I don't
luck.
even
Good luck
remember.
getting me to even remember what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah, even Canada when it dried up was pretty sick.
Yeah, but then it was the whole like can't go off the racing line bullshit.
Yeah, which is fun.
Yeah,
no,
not
I see what
really,
you're saying.
though.
I see what you're saying. I wonder if there's a chance of rain this weekend. I assume not. I haven't heard anything.
I think there is.
Really?
I think it's like 50%.
Mm.
Or maybe not 50, but it's
Mm.
like it's not nothing. It's not zero.
Let me go. Should I just look at London?
Isn't
like, it's like a suburb of London.
it? Yeah, you could look at London.
I feel like that's probably close enough.
Or you could like look at the map after once you get in London.
It's the London thing.
Is there anything else to
Ooh.
report? What?
Whoa.
What? I don't want a wet race, dude.
Friday, 75% rain.
Wow.
Saturday, wind. Sunday, 40% chance of rain.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to go on a map, find it, and see what's the closest city.
You can do it on the app. You can look on the map.
On
Can
the
I show
weather
you?
app?
Yeah.
All right. You find it. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Pre-sip. It's a London thing. But it's only a 12-hour forecast. It's a real shame. Let's see, what else do we have to report? We have I don't know. Not much to report. Look at the track to get some. I don't really know what to. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to report on.
Come on, man.
I didn't do much research.
We talk
man.
for a living.
Yeah.
No,
Not really.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Uh,
Gotta lock in.
We got to so lock in.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we? Okay. I was thinking on the toilet.
Yeah.
We're doing my best thinking.
Okay.
Yuki Tsunoda. Should we just bring it up real quick?
Oh yeah, we can do. Yeah, that's a good segue. Yuki Tsunoda fined $40,000 for saying a derogatory term.
Yes.
Yes, and
Towards disabled people.
Yeah, I guess
He said
so.
retarded, basically.
Yeah, that is what he said. Or he called someone a retard or something like that.
Yeah. I think he was directed at someone.
It was directed at in the pits.
Really?
There was traffic in the pits. I believe that's what it was.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that though. But I think it was pits, and it was like one of those things where it's like, what is he doing? You know? And he used it, and he's getting fined a lot of money, and it's kind of insane because I don't know. My thing is about it is I understand the fine and fining people for saying derogatory terms, but English is his second language. He doesn't really know what he's talking about. He's been known to swear. Like, he swears more than anyone, and I think he just like doesn't understand what it really means in English. And so I guess my point is, I think it's one thing if it was an English speaker, you know, like someone from England or America.
If you heard George Russell say it, you'd be like,
yeah,
whoa,
yeah,
dude.
you're like, what? But I don't know. I think it's a little different when it's your second language and you didn't grow up in an English speaking language.
Yeah, he learned English around dudes being dudes.
Yeah.
And that'll happen. I definitely don't think it's good, but like a warning maybe could have been good. And it's like it's also a weird one because every race, every weekend, there's what is this dude doing? You fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like, how is that much different than that? I mean, yeah, a little bit. It's a little bit worse, but I don't know. It's a weird line to draw.
Yeah. I mean, at least everyone knows now, though, which is the good thing.
Yeah.
Everyone will know not to say things like that. But yeah, I don't know. It seems a little like 40K.
Yeah.
I hope it's going somewhere good.
I wonder how they come up with those numbers.
There's probably a form.
Yeah. This is why we got to read the fucking
we
manual,
got to read the
dude.
rule book.
We got to read the FIA rule book.
I'm sure there's like derogatory terms.
I might read that on the plane to Europe.
Good luck, man.
Yeah.
Go fall asleep real quick there.
That's part of my plan. Take notes, write an essay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
You're going to need like a dictionary, like a FIA dictionary.
Yeah.
You get like one sentence in and it'll be like reference this code. And you're going to be like,
Jesus Christ.
You got to scroll to the bottom.
It'll say like referendum, and I'll be like,
yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know what that means. Referendum.
I don't know if that's a word, but
it sounds like a word.
Because
I feel like I've heard it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways.
This is what college does to you kids.
Yeah. Go to college. Stay in school, guys. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like it's a strange addition to the weekend.
Just
those things. Yeah. And I freaking love Yuki.
Yeah.
He seems like a good kid.
No, I think that's definitely part of it. And dude, you should have heard him when he first started racing in F1.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, boop, 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 beep, beep, boop, beep, idiot. Boop.
Yeah. Because again, he just doesn't understand what that means. He didn't grow up with a mom hitting you if you said that, you know, putting soap in your mouth.
Your mom hit you?
Well,
you want to
let's
talk
get
about
into this. Let's get into this. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you.
It's like they're, you know, I know what English words mean because I've grown up in America my whole life.
Yeah, it's kind of like in elementary school when you learn it for the first time and you just say it and everyone's like, whoa, and you're like, what?
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Even just saying fuck. Bad for the algorithm, but
it's all right.
Yeah, I mean, even in like Spanish, I'll say horrible things in Spanish
that you just don't even really comprehend.
Like, I know what they mean, but I don't know what they mean to another person from that culture. Yeah. So it's a difficult one.
Even bitch is like pretty bad.
Yeah.
But it's just so used that no one cares.
Yeah, someone could get very, very offended from that term.
Yeah. It's a strange world we live in. But moving on.
Yeah.
To what do you want to move on to?
We can get into stuff.
Just get into the usuals.
The usual.
I'm really excited for you to hear my bets.
Good. I'm excited to hear them.
Stoked, actually. So we both won money last weekend, which is awesome.
We had such a good weekend. We went probably like 11 for 14.
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
We were hitting bets for sure.
Like, that's really good.
Yeah. I think we only missed 3. Will's almost back at 0. I'm almost back at 10.
Pretty classic though.
Will won like over $5. I won over 3, which is great to see. Rhyming because I got it a P. Okay, but this weekend, I think we both said this when we were making bets that it's a tough one because we kind of understand people's strong suits now. There's no little sneaky bet that like, oh, the books got these a little bit wrong. So I went a little bit more bold this weekend.
It's not a bad idea.
$10 to win 20 potentially. I've been usually trying to have around 10 to 10.
Yeah.
Let's just get into it. I have first lap retirement, $1 plus 185 on that.
Damn.
Just threw it in there. I've seen it before. I've seen it 3 out of 4 times. I think I've seen this race.
Okay.
So, it's not there just to be there. I got Lando Norris, British Grand Prix win, $2 to win 5. Come on, give me that. Can't not.
It's not a bad bet.
Can't not do that. I have Pierre Gasly top 10 finish, $2 to win 220. I have George Russell versus Oscar Piastri. I got Russell in that. That's just a 50-50 $1 bet.
Honestly, it's bold.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking George will have a little more focus this weekend. He's been doing great all year on form right now. You never know what Oscar's going to do in qualifying. You never know if he's just going to ruin his tires for stint.
He could. He very well could. Do you think, where do you compare the Mercedes McLaren cars?
I mean, I think the Mercedes is definitely worse than the McLaren car, but I think George Russell is performing higher than Oscar Piastri. So that's why I think it's just a 50-50 bet.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
And then I have Esteban Ocon versus Daniel Ricciardo. That is minus 150, and I bet $2 on that to win 133.
You bet Esteban?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I have a spicy one.
Up.
Plus 800.
Jeez.
I have Max Verstappen versus Checo Perez, and I picked Checo.
Wow. Why?
And this will pretty much only hit if Max crashes.
Oh, okay.
So that's where I'm thinking. Because I think if it's a close battle at the lead, which I think it could be, and it probably will be.
I think it will be.
Tears might be shed, gravel might be thrown, barriers will be damaged.
Tears. Someone's crying.
Yeah.
Lando
Lando was almost crying. He's crying from the victory, maybe.
Yeah.
He would definitely cry if he won
Someone's
the British Grand
crying.
Prix.
Oh, yeah.
And then I just have a little cheeky Carlos Sainz versus Charles Leclerc. Just
so cheeky.
I got Sainz just plus 140. Just threw it in there.
Charles has been so out of the picture since Monaco. It's
just
crazy.
Not great headspace from the guy.
Yeah, I mean, just got unlucky.
No, he has been getting so unlucky.
Yeah.
And Carlos has won a race here. He knows how to do it. I think I just saw that one. I thought like maybe even 50-50 on that. And
Just
that,
pick one or the other.
And I just got Carlos was more, and I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
I think that's reasonable. Yeah, bolder bets, but yeah, it's the betting's getting difficult as the season goes on. It's just like natural because everyone understands the drivers and the like cars better, so everything's so tight.
Most definitely. Also, just like if I hit the Checo one because Max crashes, and
Yeah.
if Lando wins the race, I'm like up 15 already, which would be insane.
Oh yeah,
if not more than that.
you're up 15.
No, probably like
No, 5. Because your max is 20.
Yeah. Up 5.
Still
$15 in total.
Yeah. Okay. I got Oscar Piastri versus George Russell. I chose Oscar Piastri.
Oh, dude, we always do this. We always do this.
We got some differing opinions.
Let's go. You've been winning them more often, so we'll see.
We'll see. And that reasoning is, I don't know. I kind of agree with you. Like George is in better form, but I'm really banking on the McLaren performing, and I'm also banking on Oscar performing.
Yeah,
like you said earlier, if he had done better in qualifying, you would have won that race. So
I think he's got a little taste for it now.
Yeah.
I think he's ready.
I think he's ready. I think he's ready to really show what he's got. Then I got Lewis Hamilton versus Charles Leclerc. That's minus 200 on Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
I thought home crowd, Mercedes is looking better than the Ferrari at this point. You could argue.
So did you bet 2 to win 1 on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I have Esteban Ocon versus Daniel Ricciardo. I chose Esteban Ocon. So that's the same bet as you.
Mm-hmm.
That was an outlier. I was like, I'll take that.
Fucking
right?
Let's go. I mean,
That's
like,
one of the sneaky ones that I feel like.
when I was making these bets, I was looking at the Spanish Grand Prix results because I
Yeah.
feel like that could translate more than Austria.
Sure.
And I was like looking like Alpine fucking killed it.
Yeah.
And RB was nowhere. So I'm like, let's go.
Yeah. I kind of agree. Nico Hulkenberg versus Fernando Alonso. I took Nico Hulkenberg
Yeah. Is that minus a bit?
minus 130.
It's
Not crazy
not bad, though. Not
So
bad.
I said I'll take that one. Give me that.
I looked at that one.
I think that should hit.
They
But-
were one away in Spain. And that's
Oh,
why I
really?
hesitated. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but you never know.
But yeah,
You never know.
I don't know. We'll see. The Aston Martin has not been looking good, and the Haas has been looking better. So
Also, the long turns in this track. Spent a lot of time in the turns.
Mhm.
Aston Martin has been very poor with that. So that's
Yeah.
a good bet.
that's why I did it, man.
Yep. That specifically.
Then I got George Russell versus Lewis Hamilton. Guess who I picked?
Lewis Hamilton.
I did pick Lewis Hamilton. I don't really remember why, but I just kind of picked one.
Probably because it was plus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's probably why. It's
I'm
50-50.
I'm in your head, dude.
Yeah, you are. Okay, now I got kind of a funny one. Qualifying bet: Alex Albon versus Logan Sargent.
Logan
Sargent. Plus 700.
Plus 700.
Well, I bet $1.
Oh my
So,
lord.
dude,
Oh my
I don't know.
lord.
You outqualified him in Spain, I believe. Logan did. I believe he did because he made it to Q2.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know. I kind of was just like, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
I saw the plus 700.
Dude, that's a better, more likely bet, I think, than my Checo Max one. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And my reasoning was like, I don't want to go race because I don't think Logan would beat him in a race. So I thought qualifying, something happens. Who knows?
Alex goes wide.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
Yeah, exactly. And then I got Ferrari. Both cars finished top 6. Just kind of, that's kind of like just like a sneaky one that I kind of didn't think of. I was like, fuck it, I'll put that in there. Decent. It was.
I don't
I don't
hate it and I don't love it.
I kind of agree because that means well, who's finishing ahead of him? It's gonna be
Merc, McLaren, Red Bull. But if Checo's
Yeah.
gone, I think there's gonna be one in there, but
there's gonna be one.
and if there's a little bit of spice in the front, you never know.
Yeah, a little bit of spice, and then also I don't know. You never know with Ferrari. Ferrari could have a really good race this race and just beat out one of the Mercedes and 5-6.
Did you hear any upgrades from teams? I have heard nothing all week.
Be Haas?
Is that just out of nowhere? or-
No, I think I saw a YouTube thumbnail.
Okay.
That's
okay.
what I'm going off of.
Okay. Better than nothing.
But yeah, I don't know. The Ferrari one it's kind of weird. It feels weird betting Ferrari, but
Yeah. No.
I don't
Yeah,
think it'll
like
hit.
I said,
I don't know.
maybe.
Yeah, it's really difficult.
That's what sports betting is, though.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. I remember in the past, Silverstone's won a lot of teams bring upgrades too because their bases are
Yeah.
right there. So I
And
didn't
it's
even
like a-
think about that.
Important race too.
Yeah. And then are these updated fantasy?
Yeah,
Okay. So I made slightly more progress, but pretty even.
yeah. I think you got like a couple more points than you. What's important is we're both catching Gabe. That's how I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of it.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah, as we should.
yeah, I know.
Because he doesn't even fucking watch the races anymore.
Yeah. I gotta give a shout out to Leo.
Why?
I was on the phone with him. He's like, "Yeah, I was just watching like a couple of your videos. I just put them on mute and just play them."
Oh, shout out Leo,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, shout out Leo, Leo Trazman, good
guy,
egg.
Good guy.
Dude, good egg.
Going to Europe with him,
Yeah,
which is going to be tough for the podcast because I'm going to be gone for a while. But
is there gonna be races?
yeah, I think so.
Fuck.
I'll
Oh,
be-
dude, there might be good races.
There might be really good races.
I think it's like Spa.
Like I think I'm coming back like right before the summer break.
Dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm gone for Hungary,
Wait.
Hungaroring.
No, that's July.
Yeah.
You're coming back what day? Oh yeah, you're
I
leaving
leave the 16th. So I'm gone for Hungary, Spa, and that's it.
Okay,
That's not horrible.
that's not horrible.
Yeah, and then we're gonna be gone for all of these guys, except for which one is that?
We're leaving.
Except for Monza. So we're gonna miss Azerbaijan and Singapore. Great tracks.
Yeah, but we'll be down there. We could maybe figure something out.
We can make a little video. We could do an iPhone video, which would be kind of funny. Like just a little short, just like we're watching close to Singapore.
I think we got to make the thumbnail before we go or something.
Oh, I wasn't saying we would do a whole podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was saying like make a little short.
Oh, I think the whole podcast would be kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean we could look into it.
We could probably find some people with like a studio.
I think
or
also
something.
just phone audio is pretty good.
Yeah. You don't want to lug around the microphones.
No.
No, that's
No.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, but to fantasy, you want to go first?
Yeah. I did not change my team. Spoiler.
At all?
No.
Okay. Just run through it quick then, or just you can put your thoughts. You can do whatever you want, man. You can do whatever you want.
How about I just do what I want and you don't tell me what to do?
Yeah. I said it.
It's loading. It's loading, of course. Yeah, so pretty much what happened was I wanted to put Lando in, which I assume Aiden did.
We'll see.
Yeah, I assume Aiden put Lando in, and I was thinking like, oh, I'll put Lando in, save 6 million, put that 6 million to another driver.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Aiden did, by the way. But then I thought, Max could still win. Also, Max will probably do fine no matter what. So I'm going to keep him in, keep McLaren. So right now I have Max Verstappen, Pierre Gasly, Nico Hülkenberg, Zhou, Bottas, Mercedes, and McLaren. So pretty standard.
Yep.
I don't know. I was thinking about putting Norris in, but I was also thinking, I guess I won't tell you everything because could be a future plan, but
Okay.
yeah. Can I guess your team?
Yeah, you can guess my team.
Okay. I bet you have Norris. No,
Yes.
you don't have to tell me. Norris, Gasly, Ocon, Bottas, Hülkenberg, Mercedes, and McLaren.
One off.
Oh, what?
I got both Haas, both Alpine,
Okay.
and then I got Norris, and then constructors.
Who?
McLaren, Mercedes,
Both Haas, both
Alpine,
which
I'm
okay.
pretty happy with.
It's a pretty good guess.
Yeah, no, you're there.
Okay.
But yeah, Alpine and Haas have both been in the points recently. I was like, easy lock. I think Lando is going to be, if it's a clean race, at least P2.
Yeah.
And then I got McLaren, Mercedes. I think easy picks. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty stoked with this team.
Dude, Red Bull Constructors is just such a waste.
Oh yeah, it's gone now.
It's like not even worth
It was so good at the start, not anymore.
Damn, that's a good value team, dude.
It's really good.
That's a good
I got
value team.
1.7 million left over too. I'm chilling. I used all 3 of my transfers.
I was gonna say I only have 2, so
Yeah.
I was thinking like,
Yep.
dude, points are valuable right now. Like -10 is like, it's kind of a
Yeah.
lot for me.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Like regardless, this will be a fun weekend for fantasy because our teams are different.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully Lando crashes.
hopefully Lando wins, Max crashes, Alpine, Haas, podium, boom.
We got a 4-way tie for third. Yeah, I might care more about fantasy right now than
anything,
podium at least.
dude. I don't. Fantasy is what I care about the least, probably.
Yeah,
it's just
kinda
such a
bullshit.
stupid game.
Yeah.
If it was done well, I think I could get really into it.
We could create our own, like create points on what we think it is.
I feel like that'd be way too much work every weekend.
You don't think so? Dude, if it was just like, if we just got points, how they got points,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
you know, and
yeah.
then we just get like, you could pick.
We could use their budget too.
No, I wouldn't do that. I would say you just pick. You get. I don't know how we.
I don't
do it.
know. I don't know.
Well, I want to think of it though.
We can
because
brainstorm.
I want something better than this, like less complicated and all that.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to.
Podium. I haven't thought about it at all. Have you?
I have it written down. I have podium. I have pole, podium, best and worst drive.
Should we mention you got Jos Verstappen?
Oh yeah,
Dude, they showed him a lot.
Last weekend, we're like pick a celebrity as we always do. This would be a good one to do that with too. Silverstone brings in a lot of people.
True. I think I know mine already.
I picked Joss because I was like, basically, I was just thinking like Red Bull.
Did you know it's Yas?
Yeah.
No.
Yas Verstappen.
I always say
I'm
Jos.
saying Joss.
We should start saying Yas.
Dude, did you fucking hear Christian Horner say to Toto? He's like, if you want a Verstappen in 2025, Jos Verstappen is the good option.
Dude, that beef has not sizzled down. That is not cooled
down.
They're
Not even fighting each other. And
they're just like stabbing at each other.
They're just two like alpha males, just like no matter what. They're like, oh, we're a little bit of a beef. Like, let's fucking go.
They're just dogs.
Yeah. I love it though. Love the banter.
Yeah. I'm sure what happens is like they both respect each other, but they're both like, fuck this guy a little bit.
Yeah.
But I saw. I don't know if you saw it. I don't think I was with you because I would have pointed it out, but it must have been sprint quali or quali, and it was zoomed in on Yas. I'm starting to say Yas. I'm on the Yas train.
Yeah.
Zoomed in on Yas. Zoom pan out. Christian.
Yeah. Oh, they know how to do it,
I
dude.
know.
They know how to fucking do it.
It was like, oh, that's definitely gonna be on F1 Troll, like for sure.
Yeah.
Or something.
You'd love to see it though.
Yeah. It's fun stuff.
Okay.
Podium. Let me think real quick. Give me like, we're doing quali.
We're doing pole first. Yep.
Okay.
You got that at least?
Yeah. Should I go first?
Sure.
Give me. Fuck it. I'm up by a lot. Give me Lewis Hamilton.
What?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm going Lando.
Okay. That's not that different.
I'm sure you see it coming. It's pretty different.
Then give me. I go first again. I'll go Lewis Hamilton P3.
All right. I got George Russell.
Okay.
So
I
similar
was gonna
idea.
say George.
Yeah.
And then give me Max Verstappen.
I also have Max Verstappen written down.
Okay.
P2.
P1.
3, 2, 1.
Lando
Norris. Woo!
I kind of want to change mine.
I can't wait for him to win.
What a crazy statement.
Yep. We're in the shirt. We're repping. We're drinking British beer. We're aligning all the superstition together.
True. You're really clip that.
You like that?
Someone clip that.
You like that?
I kind of want to. I'm not going to change it, but I forgot about Piastri. I kind of wanted to go.
Just
a little McLaren sandwich.
Yeah. You don't want to lose more points though, do you?
I don't know. I'm up 7.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Why would I lose a point?
Biggest flop, biggest loser.
I didn't think of this. Biggest flop. Give me. I don't know. You think of yours first.
I got mine.
Okay.
Max Verstappen.
Wow. Could have seen that coming. I'll do George Russell.
Okay. That's my best.
Oh yeah.
George Russell.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you count a podium?
I
think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Third best car, podium.
Yeah. I would do that.
Okay.
Biggest Biggest surprise.
Best drive.
Best drive. Best drive. Give me. I feel like you can't say Lando. I mean, are you gonna say Lando?
I told you my best. My best is George.
Oh, true. Who's your worst?
Max.
Oh, Max. Okay. Best drive. Give me. I'll do Oscar Piastri.
Okay.
What would you take there? Podium?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a
Same
podium.
thing.
I take a podium.
Okay. Celebrity?
Celebrity Millie Bobby Brown.
That's a good one.
Millie Bobby Brown.
That's a good one. Give me Phil Foden.
The dirtier, the better. Who?
Phil Foden.
Who's that?
Soccer player.
Okay. Yeah. Euro Cup's going on, or was going on, or is going on.
Is it? That could fuck me.
I think it's over. I don't know.
Seems over.
I don't know. Yeah.
Cam's favorite player, I believe, or one of his favorite
Really?
players. Yeah.
Really?
So I thought I'd throw him in there. I think he's Man City.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. He's got the fucking haircut. He's got like 3
The
kids.
British thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we got some time left.
Yeah. Do we?
We want to play the game that I was talking about earlier, where we go 3, 2, 1, guess an F1 thing,
Sure.
and then we try to guess the same one.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
So we just
you
say
kind of get the strategy. So it's like
yeah.
we'd pick one and try to like we could try to like get in between those or
Mhm.
like go adjacent.
I think we can.
Yeah,
can
we
connect.
got this. We got this.
Yeah.
Let me drink
anything
this beer.
anything F1 related?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It could be like, actually, I'm not even gonna say anything because it could give it away. We're playing it competitive.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 3, 2, 1. Poof.
We're going 3, 2, 1.
Ah.
Okay.
Let me think. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Pit
Pit
crew.
lane. Oh. Okay. That's close. That's close.
Okay, I think I got one.
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
3, 2, 1.
Pit
Tire.
stop.
Oh,
dude,
sir.
what are you doing?
I was
That's
thinking,
a good one, though.
Yeah, we're right there.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so now we do between those two?
Yeah. Or just whatever we think. We're just trying to get there. We can't talk about it too much.
Oh,
All right.
dude, that's kind of hard.
I got mine.
Dude, I don't know. It's very difficult.
Okay. Come on. You got to think of something.
Okay.
Just really think of those two things together. Boom.
Which
what do
one
you have?
was it? So we do it based on the new version?
The new version. Yeah.
Okay.
There's not one thing we're going to. We're just trying to say the same
Okay,
thing.
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Wait, what'd you say again?
I said, what did I say?
Tires?
Tires. Yeah.
And I said, okay.
Pit stop. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Pirelli.
Oh, wow.
God, I thought you were going to be there with me.
Dude,
I thought you were going to be there
we're
with
like
me.
too close now. This is like we're too.
Don't go medium. I could have guessed
Dude,
soft. I could have guessed
don't
wet. I
know.
could have guessed intermediate.
I felt pressured. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything.
Dude?
Medium Pirelli is like the same thing.
No, Pirelli's one thing. It could be any type of tire. And you fuck
that's
this.
true.
Okay.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like now we're like too close.
I know it's gonna be so
like,
hard. It's like what else? Okay. 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 I think I have something.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Strategy.
Gun.
Oh, I didn't know the word. I didn't know the word. I
Were
was
you
thinking
about
that.
it?
I was like, what is it called?
Okay, so we got pit gun.
Pit gun and
I don't even know if
strategy?
that's like the actual one.
Yeah, I didn't know the
Okay.
word. Pit gun and strategy. Okay, I think I got one.
3, 2, 1.
Slow
Bernie
stop.
Collins.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay, Bernie Collins and slow
Don't
stop.
do slow stop.
Dude, I don't know.
That's
I'm
like
bad at this game.
okay.
Bernie Collins
Collins and slow stop. Okay. Okay, really think about this one.
Okay.
Really think about this one. And if you're there with me, I think we got this. 3, 2, 1. Max
Red Bull.
Verstappen.
Oh, wow.
Wow, we were both
Okay.
there. We were both there.
We were there.
Okay.
This is like very difficult.
I know. Okay. You good?
Red Bull and Max Verstappen. Okay, sure.
3, 2, 1. Josh
Christian Horner.
Verstappen.
Oh my god, dude. I was gonna say, but then I was like, what does Joss have to do with it?
He's a Verstappen.
Yeah, but
Okay,
what does he have to do with Red Bull?
Josh Verstappen, Christian Horner.
How did
I
we
think
get here?
you got this.
Okay.
I think you got this.
All right.
We have this.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Helmet
Beef.
Marco.
Oh, dude.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
It's right in between Helmet Marco
The
or
beef. We were just talking
Okay.
about this.
I'm not gonna say beef.
I thought you would.
How would I say beef?
Beef and Helmet Marco.
It's not an image I like in my head.
Yeah.
Okay. But see, we just gotten
Okay.
worse. We've gotten worse.
I think I have one though. Beef and Helmet Marco.
I don't even know what I want to say here. Okay.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Daniel
Racism.
Ricciardo.
Oh,
Racism?
yeah. Remember he had made like racist comments?
Yeah, but like I was thinking he was talking shit about Daniel Ricciardo.
He
Beef.
talks shit about a lot of people.
He does talk shit about a lot of people.
So
So you got racism and Daniel Ricciardo.
Ricciardo.
We have this. We have this. Oh my God, we so
Do
have
we?
this.
I don't know, dude. Let me think.
We got this. Really think about it.
Yeah, I feel like I do
This
have to
past
think about it.
weekend. That's all I'm gonna say. We got to get it soon.
Dude, yeah, this is going on. This could go on for an hour.
Yeah. It's not that hard. Racism, Daniel Ricciardo. What's in the middle?
I mean,
We have to.
I don't
Do you
know
have something? Do you have something?
Yeah, I have something.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Yuki
Aboriginals.
Tsunoda.
I thought you were gonna say that,
Dude.
but that wasn't racist. You
No,
didn't
it's
say
not,
anything
but it's
racist.
the same vibe. It's right there.
Nah.
It's right there for the taking. It's right
Yeah.
there. Don't read into it too much. It's
Yeah,
right there for the taking.
It's true. I said Aboriginals. This is gonna be difficult.
I'm never going to get
Yeah.
Aboriginals there. Like,
I don't know.
we
I
have
was
to,
thinking
you have to
Australian.
keep it F1.
Don't have to.
I think that's part of the rules.
Nah. Okay.
I make up the rules.
Yeah,
this is my game. This is my
apparently
game.
so.
This is my game.
Uh,
So now we have Aboriginals and Yuki Tsunoda.
I feel like we should start over. Are we too far? Because we're not gonna get there.
Okay.
Do you know what an
I'd be down
Aboriginal
to-
are?
Yes, I know what an Aboriginal.
Okay.
I've been to Australia.
Yeah. You should have gotten that then. Daniel
no,
Ricciardo,
No,
racism.
I thought we were only doing F1 stuff.
I didn't know that. Okay, only F1 stuff.
Yes, that's part of the game.
So racism was not good.
Like,
Not really.
not really.
Yeah, that's
no.
not really on topic. Okay. Start over.
Start over. You're more experienced.
Yeah, now I know the rules. It's my first time playing.
It's my first time playing too.
Well, clearly not.
Oh, sorry, I'm just smarter. Okay.
Okay, I got one. I think we're gonna do better this time.
okay. I'm good.
Ready?
3,
2,
2, 1.
Apex. It's not great.
Okay.
It's not great.
I was thinking around that. Halo and Apex. Okay. I have an idea.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Safety. Uh-huh.
Okay.
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 It's difficult. Safety and spin. Like spin off.
Like spin-off.
Yeah, that was a better
'cause I
one.
was thinking Apex, Halo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Safety and spin.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I got one.
All right.
3,
2,
2, 1.
Barricade. Oh, barricade? I fucked up. It's not a barricade, is it?
No, it's not a barricade. It's a barrier.
Barrier.
Um,
What's a barricade then?
a barricade is like you're barricading the door.
True. I tried to say barrier.
Dude,
Fuck.
we were there.
Yeah, we were there. I knew what you were gonna say.
Okay.
Barricade.
No.
No, we're off topic again. Barricade.
Yeah, see, that's why it's F1 stuff. I guess you
I didn't know
tried to
the
say it.
word.
You
I
tried
didn't
to
know
say
the
it.
word. Okay, we got to start over again.
No,
Last time.
no, we can go from here.
Barricade?
Yeah, and barrier.
No, it's gonna go so off topic.
Why not?
Barricade.
Well,
When
just
you
think of an
barricade a
F1
door.
thing that's close to that.
There's nothing close to putting stuff before a door so no one
Yeah.
gets in.
Tire wall, crash fence, any of those
That's true.
things.
That's
You know,
true.
it's just you got to be a little creative, guy.
That's true. Okay.
Okay, I guess we'll start over again.
I think we have to.
Yeah, after that.
Oh, God, you gotta get better at this, man.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Ted
Power
Kravitz.
unit. Okay.
That's gonna be tricky. Power unit and Ted Kravitz. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Car
Engine
development.
failure.
Okay.
Okay.
Engine failure.
Yeah, engine failure.
Car
and
development.
Car development. Okay. 3.
No, I'm not ready. Car development, engine failure.
Come on. You got this.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hybrid.
Reliability.
Reliability. How
'Cause
am
they're
I
always like,
supposed to get
We're
this?
trying to get. They're always like, we're trying to improve reliability after an engine failure, and that's car development to improve the reliability of the car.
Yeah. Okay. What did you say?
Reliability.
I said hybrid.
Hybrid.
Okay.
Okay. I got one.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. New
Regulations.
regulations. I think that's good. I think that's good. I think that's good.
I think that counts.
Okay, we got it.
All right. Fuck, man.
Jesus
That was
fucking
that was
Christ.
difficult. That was difficult.
Yeah. Fun game though.
Pretty fun game.
It's interesting to hear what the other person gets to.
Yeah.
'Cause
New
so-
regulation. I was going to say
sometimes I'm
2026
like,
regulations.
I'm like so convinced we're there.
Dude. Yeah.
The Yuki one, I was pretty convinced
But
about.
the Yuki one, I was like, is that what he's trying to say?
Yeah, well, because you have to say an F1 thing or something like.
Yeah, I
because
didn't
like
know
I can
that.
say reliability because they say that all the time.
Yeah.
You know, they don't say Aboriginals
That's true.
or
Not yet.
barricade. I mean, they might say barricade. but
Barrier. I feel like
Yeah,
I
it's
should have
barrier.
counted that.
Just barrier.
That is quite a fun game.
No, it's good.
Probably not
good
great
stuff.
for podcasting, but
Good short.
you think so?
That's what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna
People
see.
might hate that.
I'm gonna see.
I will see.
That's where I saw it. Instagram Reels. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
There you go.
There it is.
That'd be a fun game to play when you're like hammered.
Yeah.
Just be like, bro, no.
No.
what? You
It's only like a 1v1 game though, really. So it's like you can't really play with a group.
You couldn't do all three?
Dude, it'd make it 10 times harder.
You're like, okay, sausage, tree.
That would be kind of fun.
That'd be
Okay.
insane.
Anything else to say?
No.
Stoked for the weekend. If you made it this far, put a genie emoji in the comments.
Mm-mm.
No?
How can they do an emoji if they're on their computer?
Put a smiley face in the comments.
Like a colon parenthesis?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's reasonable. Or, better yet, give me a bold prediction for this weekend.
Extremely bold.
Something interesting, not just
Yeah.
a smiley face
And we'll
guy.
Okay, yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
And we'll read it on the next pod. See if you got it right.
Yeah. It'd be pretty fun.
Boom. All right.
We should start doing that in the beginning.
Goodbye. 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 Yeah.
Don't you think?